do that again? Uh, uh, Sorry, I'll do that again. Hello, everyone. We are super wonderfully organized team Swot. Thank you very much for coming today. Let me introduce ourselves. This is Yuki, Joyce, Ruka, Nanako, Aya, and I'm Tokako. The purpose of the presentation today is to outline our business plan for the Kelowna Candle Factory. So this is the agenda of the presentation today, so we will go in this order. So before going to our plan, let me introduce the company and the mission statement. And the Kelowna Candle Factory is owned and founded by Mr. and Ms. Jackson since 1996, and the company is famous for its workshop and the products. For the workshop, they mainly held a workshop of making original beeswax balls, which provides people with the experience of having good time with families and friends, and slow down their life and know how the candles are made. And for the products, the company is famous for its candles that are all made from 100% Canadian natural beeswax and soy. But speaking of business, why they're running their company, is it for money or is it for themselves? As a business, we think both. But the biggest mission statement of the company is to improve the quality of life of people in Kelowna. By keeping in touch with Mr. Schoen, the owner, we found that what they really want to achieve is to make all the people in Kelowna happy by using their lovely products. So to accomplish their goal, we like to help the company by increasing the product publicity. So in the next slide, Aya will explain our plan's goal in detail.
Thanks, Tokako. I'm going to explain the plan's goal. As Tokako mentioned, that our company's goal is to improve the people's quality of life with their products and workshop, which means that they hope their products and workshop could relax people, make them happy. And also in order to reach this goal, what we think is needed is to let people know how wonderful the company and its products are. We made 4 steps, and our plan is related to the first 2 steps. We think, and we will provide 3 events into the plan, and we think those will form the platform for the further steps, like getting more customers and making more people happy.
Okay, then the reason why we made this plan is because of our experiences of workshops and market research. So then we are going to explain about the SWOT analysis and the market, our plan's detail. Then let me talk about the SWOT analysis. To start with strengths, they use healthy ingredients, as we said before, and this is the selling point of this company. And they have loyal customers and also 3 strong label suppliers of beeswax. And the warm and positive personality of the owner, Mr. and Mrs. Sean, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, yes, is the key point of this company to get the regular customers. And next, for the weakness, the biggest weakness of this company is that their logo is too simple. So since their logo is too simple, it is hard to tell their lovely product to people at the first glance. And also, the layout of the shop is not very organized well. And for the opportunity, we believe that there is more room to improve the advertising style. They actually have accounts on social media, but they don't use that so much and show what they're doing that often. So in order to let many people to recognize their products, they should use social media more often. And finally, for the sled, this company has some competitors from two markets, which this company also enters. So next, Luca is going to talk about the details of the relationship with these competitors.
Thank you, Nanako. And I am going to explain about competitors. The competitors of the company can be divided in two categories. The first one is experience group. As you can see those photos, picking fruits, painting workshops, and candle craft can be the experienced competitors. And second group is candle group. Of course, we are making candles and selling them. It must be a competitors. Ready-made candles, which is like sold in Walmart or supermarket, is really cheap and it's very reasonable. And other considerable candles competitor is handmade candles and 100 PU candles. And workshop that Kelowna Candle Factory holding now has those three features: candle craft, handmade candles, and 100 PU ingredients. So with those competitive elements, this company providing original workshop to make a candle beeswax balls. And let's move on to target customers. We have some existing customer, which is loyal customer and local people. And now company is focusing on getting now new target groups such as family, Kelowna visitor, and young generation.
And now let's move on to our plan. Our plan has three main participants: the Kelowna Candle Factory, the art students in UBCO, and the Rotary Center of the Arts, which is a nearby art gallery very close to the Candle Factory. And moving in details of our plan, there are three events in our plan. First, the exhibition. We will ask art students in UBCO to carve and design their own beeswax wool like that, but it's definitely more complicated. And we will exhibit it at the art gallery because we think that will be a great opportunity to advertise the company, since first the art gallery has its own advertising routes or method to advertise the event, and students who are actually heavy social media users, they would love to show their own works and the exhibition in their social media accounts. Then as an exhibition of the as an extension of the exhibition, to allow more people, more local customers, or to allow more people experience the curving process of beeswax wool, we recognize the Candle Factory to open new workshop, which is not that new, just adding only one extra process, the curving process, to their normal candle workshop as what we experienced. The last is the rebranding. As Nanako mentioned in the SWOT analysis, we felt that this company do not have a really attractive logo, but which is really important for companies to get potential customer. So for this one, we'll also ask the art students in UBCO to design new logos for the Candle Factory. Now we're going to move on to timeline. Me and Yuki are going to explain the timeline for these three events respectively. I will introduce how exhibition and new workshop will happen. During January 2020, Mr. Sean hopefully could kindly came into the campus and give an instruction to the students how the whole event will happen. Then start from February, the students will have 1 month to design and make their own work. And from March to April, they will have 2 months of exhibition span in the art gallery. And during that span, it's a good opportunity to advertise the carving workshop and the company. And start from May, the Candle Factory could actually put the new workshop in their shop, in their store.
So I talk about the timeline of rebranding. In January, for rebranding event, the company will explain to third and fourth year students about the company's vision. We selected them because they are more experienced, and by participating to this kind of event, it might be useful for their future career. In February, the students start designing logos and finish them by the end of February. In March, the company will decide the best logo that fits the company's image. We think from March to April as preparation span for rebranding. Finally, in May, the company will advertise their products with the new logo. Next, I talk about the budget estimate. The company needs the candle carving knives for the new workshop. It costs transport fee too, and the company needs a new signboard of the new logo. So the total estimated budget is $294.
Now I'm going to talk about the value proposition of our plan. This shows why art student and art gallery should do business with the Kelowna Candle Factory, and also help understand what kind of value they can get and give each other. So first of all, from the perspective of the Kelowna Candle Factory, the company will get a chance to advertise their products at the art gallery to people who come to see the student works. And also, art gallery advertise in many ways, such as social networking site, Kelowna channel, and also magazine. So both the Kelowna Candle Factory and the student will get a huge impact. Next, the Kelowna due to collaborating with the art student, the company will get more young customers, and they will have the chance to advertise their new workshop, and also chance to rebrand by the creative logo. Next, art students will have opportunity to show their skill in public. Since the art student in UBCO mentioned that there are a few chances to show their skill in public, according to our research, it will valuable opportunity for them. And also, our gallery will provide a place to exhibit their works. And from the perspective of the art gallery, they will have more visitors, such as university students and the loyal customer of the Kelowna Candle Factory. And also, working with the Kelowna Candle Factory as a local company, they will have more attention from the locals. So, as you can see, our plan builds a win-win-win relationships between those three subjects. For our plan, we hope that this plan will bring positive impact on the Kelowna Candle Factory in terms of reputation improvement, and also keep in touch with the locals. It will provide happiness to locals with the products and workshop. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
I think it was Yuki. I think it was your part. Is there spelling mistake? you meant knives.
Oh yeah, knife. Carving knives.
To carve it up.
Ah.
I was just wondering if you know any companies actually doing the carving candles?
Yes, we did research like any company that do the candle carving thing, art workshop, but we didn't find that any like candle factory or art studio that doing it in Canada or in Kelowna. But we found one in New Zealand, yes, which is called
Just Crafting Studio in New Zealand has the candle carving, but not on the beeswax walls. So there's yeah.
So how many people do you anticipate will participate in this workshop from UBC students?
from UBC students. We're talking to we're target to all art students in UBCO. We think we just set the limit for 100 people, and we will actually exhibit only 30 to 60 of their works to the art gallery, because since the capacity of the gallery is also limited, yeah, so only those who are really good or like Mr. Sean, they really love it, they will have the opportunity to exhibit their works.
So they will put their work in their shop.
What we are thinking for our plan is only in the art gallery.
Because they don't have space.
Yeah.
I have a question. Could you just put the timeline?
For which event?
The one joystick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
Have you thought of collaborating or like talking to professors in the arts department or UBC or kind of like collaborating that way? Because your time during like starting on February 1st and then exhibitions like March and April, like that's actually when the students actually have their own projects
Yes.
to do on campus.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking about making this a project on its own so that students can be more focused into it.
What we thought is that it's not a like school project, because first we do not know how many people is going to be participate in this like for the first year, and also I think it's going to be hard if they put it in the academic scale to measure like whether it's a good work or yes. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you.
So sorry, so would there be like a winner, like the best?
We for the first year we're just like trying to try how many participants we could get, and we want to change it to an annual event if it's possible, and for later maybe we will change it to a competition. But for the rebranding, it's one winner. Like
You had a chance to talk to Trophy.
yeah.
And what was his response?
Yes. Yes. He said that the only thing if the candle factory students are gonna sell their work, they will charge 50% of the sales, but they would love to have that opportunity. And also it does cost money to exhibit at the art gallery, but it depends on the scale and how many days actually is going to be exhibit. So he didn't give us a really exact budget for that. Sorry.
The Rotary Center.
Yeah, the Rotary Center of Art. Yeah. Like there's one else. Yes, inside. It's not like that high, not high quality, but it's like they. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, what means it's in the yeah. Yes. Oh, yes, because what we're really want this project to help is to improve the name recognition of this company, and furthermore, if they for to open the new workshop, we will charge $5 extra $5 to as the normal workshop so just making the beeswax bowl is gonna be charged $15, and if you want to curve and make design on it, it will cost $20. Yeah. Yes. It's the 50% of sales of students' work will go to the gallery for exhibition. Yeah. There's no. Yes, the school will pay the candle factory to buy the raw material of the beeswax bowl. Yeah.
But when you start, if the candle factory starts a new workshop doing the carving,
Mm-hmm.
then instead of charging $15 per person
Mhm.
for the workshop, they'll charge 20.
Yes. Yeah.
Any other questions? I have one question. Did you look at any images of carved candles or like things people can do with wax?
Actually, this photo we got here is one they have on their website. So they sells this kind of they made this, but yes, but this is like I think it's maybe Mr. Sean or they made this, and we just want to make it more more complicated, or any drawing or the curving. Yeah.
You could maybe tie it in with Halloween.
Yes, that's what we're thinking.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.